In the Middle East and around the world, millions of people are piling into cryptocurrencies, many of them amateurs with little or no investment experience or understanding of the crypto market.
I was just interested because it was giving huge returns. Um, Probably that's one thing that got me interested. I didn't know much about it at the time of investing. I wasn't familiar with the fundamentals or with how it worked. But yeah, I just want to put up a small amount of money, and see how it goes. Just to see what the returns were.
The promise of massive gains is drawing new investors into the cryptocurrency market, and it seems as if every day there's new cryptocurrencies to choose from. Some of the most popular ones range from Ethereum to Ripple, Dash, Litecoin, and there's even Doge, which started out as a simple Twitter prank. But will this all end in tears, or is the cryptocurrency market here to stay? I'm Bernta Boosman, and you're watching AB Investigates. Without a doubt, 2017 was the year of cryptocurrencies. The price of Bitcoin went up by more than 1,000%, while other cryptos, such as Ripple, rose by as much as an astounding 36,000%. For many, the promise of such big gains led them to look into the potential of cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technology that makes them possible.
I'm into online businesses since like 2010-11, so I heard about Bitcoin at that time as well, but I was not that interested in adopting it, and I did not believe in it so much because it didn't get that much attraction yet from the market. I'm going to follow the majority. I did buy it in 2013, which was at really low price, but then I sold it. Just wanted to go through the process of buying and selling. But the start of 2017 is where this thing really picked up. And at that time, to be honest, is when I did my proper research on what is the technology behind Bitcoin, which is like the blockchain. And I realized that we are kind of in the 1993 of the internet.
In the last few months of 2017, the rise of interest in cryptocurrencies was so massive that some of the world's leading cryptocurrency exchanges were forced to shut down registrations for new users while they catch up with the backlog. Given the huge amount of people now involved, it's perhaps no surprise that many of them are using different strategies as they play in the market.
Well, for me, I haven't put in a huge amount, so I really don't listen to what the experts have to say. For me, I set a percentage of growth, and if I see that, I exit. Otherwise, if there's any what people say, it can be misleading. It as past it has shown, statements by influential, powerful people makes the currency really volatile. So I tend not to listen much to what they have to say and rather just go on my instinct.
Salman Saeed uses a different technique. He believes that cryptocurrencies are only one facet of what he thinks is going to be a bright future for blockchain-based companies, and he says he only invests in companies that he thinks are going to have a meaningful impact on the world after carefully studying the team and the product.
The way I invest in different companies is that I open their website, I go through their team. Every website on their team column have a LinkedIn link to their team members as well. So you can go through their LinkedIn and see where has this guy or this girl have been working before in different companies. What are different people's reviews about this guy? Has he ever completed his projects? Is he smart? Is he intelligent? What is his experience in blockchain industry? Who are his developers? What are their experience in blockchain industry? Have this company already got some partnerships? Are there good advisors on the team? Because different people like big shots will only be advising different companies if they believe in it. So these are different factors that you can go through to decide whether I want to invest in this company.
Saeed also said he thinks a lot of cryptocurrency investors are being driven by FOMO, a fear of missing out perhaps on a huge upswing in price. But for him, long-term investing is the way to go.
When you are day trading, when you're looking at different charts, you're full of emotions. With every candle going up and down, your emotions are getting high and down. And then you make stupid decisions while looking at the charts. But if you're holding, there's a smooth line going up because you're not looking at the charts. So for example, there's a coin called NEO. I bought it at $6, which is really high. People bought it at 23 cents as well. I bought it at $6 and I forgot about it and I sold it at $55. But if you open the chart of NEO and you look at the ride from 6 to 55, it did not just go straight up, but it went up, it came down, it went up, it came down. But I forgot about it for about a couple months.
While the internet is full of stories of early investors in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin making huge amounts of money, many small-time investors are losing all their money. What do the professionals have to say about what people should know before they invest in cryptocurrencies? To find out, I spoke to Mohammed Al-Seikhli, the CEO of Arabian Chain, a Dubai-based blockchain startup.
Some people know how to trade and how to deal with these, assets or cryptocurrencies without really understanding the underlying technology. And those people are like, very experienced traders. I'll say they're coming from the FX markets or equity markets, commodity markets, and they know what they do basically. So although not all of their previous kind of knowledge and analytical tools will apply to the cryptocurrency market, but at least they have the sense of certain things, and they know certain trends and where to go in and when to go out. So those people do make a lot of money, but most of the people who are just joining and trying to do day-to-day trading without having any financial knowledge or any trading knowledge backing that up, they actually end up losing severely in this.
Al-Seikhli said that people that are interested in the cryptocurrency market should really understand what they're doing before they invest. Essentially, he said that people need to do their homework. He advised looking into the team, looking to see what the product is and what sort of value it brings to the blockchain ecosystem. But most importantly, he said that people need to have a sound strategy going in.
First of all, you have to look, as a newcomer, just like, look for the long-term investment. You have to kind of be patient and look for the long-term investment rather than the day-to-day trading, because that in itself is a profession, and you cannot just pick it up in a day or two. It will take a lot of time. The other thing is to diversify. So as I said, you don't put your eggs in one basket. You have to diversify, and diversification comes from diversifying in the types of cryptocurrencies, and also the different strategies. So you will have like 60 to 70% of your investment is a long-term investment, and another 20% as a medium, and 10% or like 5%, whatever it is, your threshold is for a trading or a short-term risky investment. So adopting different strategies, diversifying to different assets, that kind of minimizes the risk for newcomers to come and join.
Of course, none of us know what the future holds for the cryptocurrency market, but Al-Seikhli said that he believes that cryptocurrencies and the blockchain technology that they're based on are going to transform the world in ways that we're only just beginning to understand, particularly in the banking sector.
A lot of businesses that exist today, either they will be completely eliminated or they will be massively transformed in the future, and the future is something in the coming 5 to 10 years. So when we talk about banking industry, for example, banking industry will not exist as it's existing today. That is just, it's not going to happen. And the reason for that now, because all of these decentralized systems or all of these tokenized solutions, they provide a faster, better, more secure, less friction way to deal with banking. So if you want to exist as a bank in the future, you have to adapt, you have to change, you have to stay relevant to the market, you have to stay relevant to your customers. Otherwise, you get just disappear.
Similarly, Salman Saeed said he sees a future in which cryptocurrencies are an integral part of the banking sector, but said there's a long, long way to go before they're part of mainstream society.
Even if cryptocurrencies are adopted, it might take 10 to 20 years, even from here, for it to become mainstream, for it to become the only currency that we trade in. Until then, banks will stay. So fiat currency will stay. So people will be trading in cryptocurrencies, but they will have to shift to fiat currency in order to do grocery in a country where cryptocurrencies are not yet mainstream. For example, in China, this is mainstream. There are groceries where you can go and buy grocery in Bitcoin. But then there are countries where Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are being traded, but you still have to pay in fiat for the cryptocurrency. So I think banks are going to stay there for a while now, and they might already be coming up with different ways of how they could stay forever. And they are doing it. They are adopting different cryptocurrency. They are adopting different blockchain technologies on board. So they might stay there, and I would want them to stay there, because these cryptocurrency companies, they might run away, they might be scams, people might lose their money. So you have to have some of your cash, some of your money in fiat.
Not everyone, however, has such a rosy view of the future.
Cryptocurrency has been there, as I know now, for some time, but no one really knew about it till last year. So there's not much past history to work on. to predict or to see how it might be in the future. The future is uncertain as long as I am concerned, because no governments or financial like the central banks are going to let it go anything unchecked, because it could have far-reaching consequences. So I believe there could be a period when these transactions, however decentralized or unregulated it might be, they could fall under some sort of control. So that could happen.
Whatever the case may be, it seems that at least in the short term, cryptocurrencies are here to stay and will continue to be a big draw for investors of all kinds. But people would be well advised to understand exactly what they're investing in. There'll be winners and losers in the battle for crypto supremacy, and there'll be more volatility in the market while the winners are decided. In the meantime, we'd love to hear what you have to say about cryptocurrencies. Have you invested, and what sort of success you have? Please get in touch with us through social media or in the comments section and let us know. I'm Bernd Boosman, and this is Arabian Business.